Andrew T says, it's okay to talk about politics, but also if it's civil, if that makes sense. So I think this is true and also not true at the same time, because a lot of the time, politics is considered taboo. Don't talk about politics at the dinner table, that sort of thing with your family members. But I don't agree with that, because I think conversations about politics, if normal people are not having those conversations, then what is the purpose of living in a democracy, right? So we should be having those conversations. Most of my family have one political tendency. I may have another. So we should have a conversation about that. And that might sometimes get heated. We might, I think you're wrong about that. I disagree, right? So I think that that kind of conversation, where we get excited about our political views and we argue about it, we debate, I think that's positive. So I think even sometimes angry conversation can be a good thing. What I think goes too far is when we're so isolated in our opinions that we can't even look at the other side, that we shout and then we close ourselves off to the other side, the other view. Because if a huge group of people believe something, there must be a reason for that. So can you go into their way of thinking and possibly see some of those reasons? Or could you come into my way of thinking and see some of my reasons? And so we might argue and debate, but the civility part, I think, is the open-minded part. If we just shout at each other and then close the door and say, now I won't listen to you. I said my thing, now you shut up and don't say your thing, because I've said my thing. You listen to me, but I won't listen to you. That's where I think the issue is. So I think having political conversations is great. Arguing is great. Debating is great. Politics should be fiery and excited. But open-mindedness is just as important. Listening is just as important, right? If someone says an opinion to me that sounds crazy, I at least have to try my best to think, why do they have this opinion that seems crazy? And is there anything about it that might be reasonable? And if we can't do that, then that's a problem. That's why I think it's a problem that we have these filter bubbles, where when we start searching things on YouTube or in Google, then the algorithms start to show us more and more of those things, and we go down these holes, and we get lost down these holes called filter bubbles of our own opinions, and we never see opposite views. I think it's very important to always expose yourself to the other views out there, to constantly get a feeling for what else other people are saying and why they might think that, right? So civility, no, but listening, yes. And is politics taboo? I don't think it should be. Just my opinion. And I'm in favor of arguing, but I'm not in favor of blocking people. I don't agree with you. You're blocked, right? I've had someone block me on Facebook because I made a comment under their shared post that disagreed with their post. That's what the comment section is for. I wasn't overly rude, and they blocked me immediately. That I don't understand. Let's have the conversation. All right. Guys, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Apparently, this is our politics day. Hopefully, our only one. I prefer talking about English. And if you haven't already checked out my full courses, make sure you do that in the links in the description.